with regard to food shortage, yes, we did talk about food shortages, and it's going to be real. We had a long discussion in the G7 with both the United States, which has a significant, the third largest producer of wheat in the world, as well as Canada, which is also a major producer.
Oh, wow. Joe Biden letting us know food shortages are a very real possibility. Biden was quick to blame Putin, but pointed to no real solutions from his team at the White House. Biden had a different view on food shortages and what the president of the United States could do about it in 2020. Take a look at this. Joe Biden tweeted of President Trump, quote, "We don't have a food shortage problem. We have a leadership problem." That didn't age very well, did it? Joining me now, CEO of Goya Foods, Bob Unanue. Bob, it's always great to welcome you here. You know, in Biden's America, do we have a food shortage or do we have a leadership shortage in your view?
Hi, Chris. Well, you know, certainly closing down the pipeline, the Keystone Pipeline, which more than covers anything that we would need from Russia, was a big mistake. Shutting down our economy with COVID was another big mistake. It put us into a tailspin with supply chain and all that. Now, the other problem is in the Ukraine, where they produce a lot of fertilizer, potash, to plant. They have sand for making glass. Glass is going up 42%. Cans have gone up 64%. They produce a lot of corn. And of course, they're the fifth largest wheat supplier in the world. Along with Russia, they're 26% of the world's wheat production. So, you know, they have 2.5 million acres of sunflowers planted. So this really started with shutting down the economy, which, you know, led to, you know, with COVID, which led to a kind of a tricky election. You know, I got a bunch of mail-in ballots and all that, but hopefully that changes. But within a year, a lot of this is unraveled with, you know, the Keystone Pipeline going away, and it's just, I'm concerned that we're not going to have.
I'm right there with you. I'm just as concerned too. And by the way, I wanted to bring something else up. Because you brought up Ukraine, you donated 400,000 pounds of food, 15,000 rosaries to the refugees on the Polish border. What a wonderful thing to do in this holy season of Lent. Last week, you and your team traveled to Poland and you hand-delivered that stuff. Tell me what you saw while you were there.
Well, Chris, it keeps pouring in. We're being inundated with these rosaries, tens of thousands. And, you know, I was just thinking that, you know, this is saying it's better to give than to receive. And really, we're called to prayer. Today, Pope Francis calls the world to pray, where we consecrate the people of Russia and Ukraine to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And it's a call to prayer. But there's as much conversion of heart in giving these rosaries as in receiving. We met on the border. We with the help of the Knights of Columbus, we met an incredible woman on the border. Her name was Nella. You could see in her face the load that she was carrying of taking care of sheltering and loving and caring for, protecting her son, Andrei, 4-year-old. She left her husband, Andrei, and their parting words to each other. The husband, Andrei, said to Nella, "Love and protect our son, and I will protect our country." And
wow,
those words, where a woman is we are all entrusted with the lives of our children. We need to value life. We need to, today is the feast of the Annunciation, where they announced to Mary that she was going to carry the Son of Man. And her instructions were also, love and care for my son. And so we are all called to do that. Look, God created humanity, and humanity has created every possible way to destroy itself. Nuclear, biological, chemical, bullets. But we had the power of the rosary of prayer. That is the only thing. Love is the only thing can defeat hate, and God is the only thing that can overcome, as we move closer to God, evil. The only solution, since Cain and Abel, we've been killing each other.
Yeah, you know, what a beautiful message you're bringing right in the middle of Lent. And I think you and Goya Foods, just an example of a wonderful family-centered corporate citizen, which is such a contrast to a lot of other big companies out there today. And I really appreciate you coming on the Salcedo Show and sharing this story. And I look forward to talking to you again, okay? God's blessings, sir. Thank you very much.